Hello guys and welcome to this video where I'll teach you how to animate. To download the software, go on your browser and search mikumikudance download. And I don't fucking know why it keeps saying just ignore it, I guess. Now you'll be on LERNMMD website, which we group all software and effects options for MMD. There's also tutorials, models, accessories, tips, and more for beginners. I'm warning you beforehand, MMD is a software with a last update from 2015, so not compatible with the last Windows. There's videos on internet to help you with that, but I simply recommend to download the old DIRECTX versions for MMD to open and be used correctly. Now once you open the software, you'll get a lot of buttons which can break that non-existent brain of yours. And that's okay, because I'm here. Like I just did, you click on the load button right here and select the model of your choice if you have one. If none, I'll leave a link for Genshin models in the description. I choose Farina, but it works with everyone.
No.
Now if you click on
Jesus!
blue things will appear. It's the model's bones which you can click and move them as you wish to make the character move. But as you can see, her eyes keeps blinking on all the eyes movements, and I got the trick. Just change the software language to Japanese in the Help tab, and now you access to all the expressions. It's simply explained because there's two languages to name the movements: English and Japanese. And if it's not translated, the software will consider it all the same. Now let's start with a simple animation. With this one, I'll do a simple pose to visual the animation movements, and we're going to the feet first. The feet's home to moving bones each, and I recommend to use the one on the heel. I use the other to lift the foot so the movement is smoother and easier to work with. I will do a hip side pose so one feet will be on the side to support the body. Remember, the feet should follow the gravity line that helps each living being to stand without falling like a dumbass. For the arms, I highly recommend to use every bones. Remember, your body is all based on circles movements, and each muscles help, so do not use only one bone for a movement. Don't hesitate to try yourself and learn. Our pose is finally ready. Click on Unregistered and register to save the pose. If all the green bones, the one you haven't saved, turns red, it means you have selected them. Now on your left, red dots should appear. Now that our pose is ready, let's make Farina move to life. I will do a simple high moves which you can easily recreate at home. Remember, we will need to move each bones of the right arm. With the left and right arrows on your keyboard, you will move through what we call the frames. It's each seconds and milliseconds of your animation and where you will save the frames of the bones and facial expressions to make your character move. Let's start by saving pose one by one. Just follow my leads. Once the first pose is ready, click on Unregistered to select the green bones, the one you haven't saved, and then register to save them and create frames. Now your arm move, how amazing! Let's keep going. Now the animation is done, but she's robotic. We don't want that Lady Farina. All the magic happens here. Select the bones with hold and click and release, and go to this little square with the blue line. I will show you with this form. All you have to do is holding the red cross and move them to form this shape. And as you can see, her moves are different and smoother. But how can we make this even smoother? Here's the trick. Select the bone of the forearm and move it 2 times on the right. And repeat it to the wrists and the fingers if they're animated. The difference is instant. Just follow my leads for the other poses to repeat the process faster. You learned how to animate smoothly, congratulations. Now let's practice this lesson with the whole body. This is basically the same process. Starts from the middle to the edge. Sounds difficult but easy to do once you got it. A little tip, most of the time, try to avoid the frames at the same place. But for some occasions, like if you animate a rough move, you can save them all together. I hope this was understandable. The facial expressions are the easiest to learn. Just slide the eyes, mouth, or eyebrows movement to your liking and save. Models can have multiple expression, but we cannot change the interpolation curve, the little square down left with the blue line. That's how it's called. And here's the final look. Now that you have learned the basics, I will teach and show you how to use the interpolation curve and how to have fun with it.
I'm dead!
When you will start to do longer animations, you will see a lot of keyframes. I take my last animation as an example. And like I said earlier, the rough movements are saved together, and the smoother are more spaced. And the interpolation curve seems so messy. But I just selected all the frames. Don't be scared. Animators use the camera trick and animate only what the spectator will see. I will show you Navia's animation off camera. I will now show you the difference between all the possible curves so you can understand better.
Now I will show you how to do a realistic pose. And to avoid something like this, because what the hell is that? All straight. No balance. No, darling, this isn't right. She's no stick. Like I said earlier, a living being has a balance, so the legs must follow the body's gravity to stand. I will change the pose later so she floats, but you get the idea. When you create a pose, just have fun. Make it lively. Even exaggerate, because this is all a pose is about. Take an example on Disney's animation. You can see how expressive the characters are. It's for the public to understand the character's state without a word, and they play with it a lot for dramatic scenes. And that's why posing is important even when you animate.
I need more than a conversation. Fix to hear this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, smash it. Hands get dirty, shove it, it rains again, my lord. It's once but a day, it turns out so best day. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my heart. Believe the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones is not. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rock where we get stone. From block to bone, I bet you know. Working hard all day long. We are all together, you will be alone. Come on.
And here's the final look. You can tell the difference compared to the first pose. It's fitting the character, and we can feel the movement. This is the end of this tutorial. Oh yeah, I know, but it was very long to make, so bear with me, alright? Leave a little like and a comment if it was useful to you, and don't hesitate to ask if you didn't understand something. If it's about the program error at the beginning, I might not be helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, buddy. Don't you dare leaving without doing that, or I'll follow you all. That was Lullaby. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.